Hello, my name is Landon Fishburne, and I'm gonna play and talk about my Rockbridge, my 2006 Rockbridge SJ, or small jumbo, cedar top and mahogany back and sides, and yeah, it's a great guitar. And here we go. Yep. Um, I like this guitar. Have had this for about a year, and I got it from a friend of mine who has a couple Rockbridge guitars, and he was kind enough to pass this one along to me. I've played this one primarily this is my main acoustic guitar now. I had a nice Dreadnought from another U.S. maker that's a great guitar as well, and I love that guitar. But to be honest, I haven't played that guitar really in a year since I've had this guitar. I've played it a few times when this guitar's been in the shop, and I feel bad for it sometimes. It's getting so neglected, but I love this guitar. It's one thing I really like about it is that I do play with the hybrid picking style, and I do some more intricate kind of touch sensitive playing styles. And this guitar with the cedar top and just the body style kind of it punches out real well, and it has a brightness to it that lets those notes cut through real well. But at the same time, it retains a lot of that meat and beefiness that I like, from a Dreadnought, or so it makes a great rhythm guitar as well. So it's got a really nice beefy tone, but with the brightness as well, so it cuts through, and it works really well, for lead and rhythms. So I've been really happy with it. It's a real lightweight guitar, and the finish is pretty light as well. So you get the sense that there's not any extra wood or varnish kind of hindering the tone of this thing on the resonance. It cuts through real well, and it's a really loud guitar as well. I played in some bluegrass situations with banjos and fiddles that can be real loud, but this thing hangs in there and cuts through really well. And I've actually had people comment sometimes that they're impressed with how much volume can come out of this guitar when needed. And so I love it. And I really like the feel of the neck on this guitar, as well as every Rockbridge I've really played. I've had some of my friends have Rockbridge guitars as well, and every one that I've played feels real nice. The neck's real thin, not overly thin, but just it feels really nice in my hand. And the strings have a great string spacing. There's some guitars can be kind of close together and all muddled, and you can kind of trip over yourself. But this one, it's not too far apart, but each string has its nice little area, a nice little space where you can really dig in and you kind of feel each string and kind of get acquainted with each string, which I really like that. I really like the feel of this one in particular. But yeah, this particular one doesn't have a lot of fancy inlays in it. It's just got the Rockbridge logo up here, and then a few teeny little fret markers, teeny little dots on the side there. But yeah, it's just a great all-around guitar. I love this thing, and I think it's kind of a slick-looking guitar too. I think, but everything I took this into a recording session one time and was playing it, and the engineer kept coming through the headphones after each take, and he kept saying, he's like, God, that guitar sounds great. He was all excited because he had these fancy mics, and he had all these fancy preamps and stuff that he wanted to get a great tone from it. He's like, man, that guitar sounds wonderful. And he kept coming through and commenting on this thing during the entire recording session, and eventually said, you know, that's the best sounding, most balanced guitar I've ever heard or ever had in the studio. And that was a huge compliment coming from him, because he deals with instruments all day and heard many guitars. So I was pretty excited to hear that about my baby. You know, it's kind of exciting. But yeah, I just love these things. And the guys down there at Rockbridge are really cool too. I have known them for quite a while, and they deal with a lot of my concerns and worries and hypochondria, my guitar hypochondria. I'm always worried I'm going to do something that's going to hurt this guitar, the humidity or something. But they're patient with me, and they put up with my questions and concerns, and they take a lot of pride in their instruments, and you can tell. And it makes me feel good. I know that like I can take my guitar to them, and they're gonna make it sound great, and I feel confident playing this guitar. Like I feel like, man, it's gonna do what I want it to do. So I don't know. I can't say. My wife can tell you how excited or how much I wanted a Rockbridge for a very long time. And finances and all that kind of stuff can make it difficult sometimes to get all the guitars we want out there. But she was very supportive when I got this, because she knew how much I wanted it for a very long time. So anyway, yeah, it's enough rambling. But I love this guitar, and I play it all the time. And I love it. It's fun. It's a fun guitar to play. Crisp sound, the SJ, and it's a great guitar. I like it.